Hello, this is Jack from Teaching ESL Online, and in this video I'm going to talk about the different ways that you can earn as an online teacher. Now, most people think about one-to-one lessons over Skype when people say I teach online, or when they think about teaching online. But there are many different ways that you can earn, and I'm going to go through these one by one. We'll start with one-to-one lessons because, again, this is what most people do. And it's for good reason, because it's easier to get a learner into your lesson if they are the only learner. And additionally, the lifetime value of that student is high. It's much higher compared to other things like online courses or ebooks. So this is obviously because learners take lessons every week, or hopefully they do. They'll take a lesson every week for a few weeks, a few months, even a few years. And this obviously adds up. So when first starting, it's good to concentrate on one-to-one lessons, especially if you're looking for income straight away. Another good thing about one-to-one lessons is that you don't need to create a product or create anything until someone signs up for a lesson with you. And when they have that lesson, when they sign up for a lesson, that's when you can start planning for it. And you can do this on a week-by-week basis. So I really recommend starting with one-to-one lessons. Another reason as well is that you're going to learn a lot about your learners. You know, what struggles they have, what problems they have. Now, you might already have this experience if you're teaching, or if you have experience teaching in traditional settings in different countries. But if you're first getting started, you're going to learn so much by teaching one-to-one. The next thing is doing group lessons. And this is obviously where you have 2 or more students in the class. Now, I experimented with group lessons in 2014, and it went really well. I love the dynamic of an online group lesson. I use Zoom to teach these students in the same class. It's a really good platform for group lessons. You can use Skype or Google Hangouts, whatever platform you want to use. But I really enjoy the dynamic. And additionally, it works like this. You know, if you have a one-to-one lesson where a student pays you 30, you can get 4 where each student is paying you 15. And you'll leverage your time more and get more per hour by doing group lessons. The thing is, they're harder to get started because you have to get 2 or more learners who are willing to commit to a number of weeks at a similar time. And they have to have, a similar level, or at least fit your ideal student. So it is harder to do, and you'll probably have to have a larger audience to get group lessons. Another thing I want to mention is working asynchronously with your learner by offering different types of services. So this might be writing feedback, writing corrections, or it could be speaking feedback. Now, I've done both of these things for my learners. For example, one student had a presentation and he uploaded his presentation to Google Slides, I think it's called. And I went in there, had a look at his notes, had a look at his presentation and made changes. And then he uploaded his presentation. So he recorded a version as an MP3 file, or he uploaded it to SoundCloud, sorry. And then I went into SoundCloud and made the corrections. I left comments on his presentation. Now, there are many ways you can do this with writing feedback, answering homework questions, anything that you can do online. Now, Google Drive is a great way to start. People can upload their writing and then you can give feedback on this. There are other services too. And this is really useful for people who can't really commit to a similar time every week. And it's also a way for you to outsource this work too. So maybe you can bring in the work, but then get other people to do it for you. So think about, what kind of services you can offer and how you can get this set up. The next thing we're going to talk about is selling products. My experience with this is selling an ebook. So I sold a $10 ebook on my website I used Cells to sell it for me, where I just uploaded the ebook, put my price, and then put some code on my website, copy and paste this code. And it was as simple as that. And I created some Facebook ads and it sold really well. Very, very pleased with how it went. And that was the first time I started to do something that wasn't one-to-one or group lessons. And it gave me the confidence to move forward. You know, I started quite small and then moved on from there. So after you get experience and after you have taught so many lessons that you're doing the same thing over again, then it's that time when you can start thinking about making a product, creating something that is a little bit more passive. And again, it's just so much easier to do these days. Once you have your product created, you can use something like Cells or Gumroad and then just copy and paste this code. So selling a product is like moving on to a more passive way of making an income as an online teacher. The next thing I want to talk about is courses, specifically video courses. Now, my history of this is I created a video course, put it on a third-party platform. It did really well. So then I took the content from that course and decided to put it on my own website. I did this because I wanted to first test it. And creating a course for your own website takes a lot of work. There are plugins you have to use, payment processing to get started with, so many different things that you have to do and design the website too. So I wanted to validate it. I wanted to make sure that it was going to work before I did all that work for my website. And it did, you know, it went well. And then that's when I decided to put it on my own website. So this is the Fluency program. It's been live since November 2014. Sales are going really well and people love the course. So I have actually transitioned away from one-to-one teaching and group lessons, and I focus solely on this course and my future courses too. Again, going back to group lessons and talking about having a big audience, you will need a sizable audience and know-how with marketing and web design, or if you can get someone to do this for you, to reach a stage where this is going to be profitable. But something I always talk about is building, building slowly and building up your audience using your email list to then reach a stage where you can sell something, where you have a large enough student base where you can sell something to them. So online courses are a great thing to do, but it will take some time to get there. The last thing I want to talk about is having affiliate links on your website or selling products that aren't yours. Now, affiliate marketing works like this. People have a certain product, but they want other people to market this product for them. So they say, if you market this for me and someone buys it from your website or wherever you post the link, then I'll give you 50% of the sale. And the percentage can vary. It can be as low as you get 10% or you can get 75% or more. So it really depends on the product and the person who's selling this. But this is something else to consider, because if you don't want to build products, if you don't want to build a course, then you can sell other courses instead. Now, I've done a little bit of affiliate marketing for this blog, my Teaching ESL Online blog, but I've not done any for my Fluency website, the one for English learners. And the reason is because I have my own product and it's what I want to focus on. I want to focus on selling my own products. But I do know other teachers who sell different courses or promote different courses and receive an affiliate income from that. So this is something else to think about and another way that you can earn as an online teacher. So I hope that has been helpful for you. There are many ways to earn as an online teacher. The key is to know that it's going to take time to sell things like products and courses and group lessons. It's going to take a certain size of student base or your email list in order to make this work for you. But the good thing is you can start with one-to-one lessons, build up slowly, and then transition into other things if you want to when the time's right. Thank you for watching this video, and please leave any comments you have below. Bye bye.